Welcome everybody to a new video. You guys know the drill. I'm remaking Forsaken characters to see how they would look like if they were realistic. And in today's video, I'm making Milestone for Cool Kid. This one I've been always wanting to make in the background, but I never got the time to do it until now. If you guys want me to make any other characters, please do tell me in the comments. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so I probably already explained it, as you know. Let me check my audio because my audio loves to just freak out on me. Hold on. Okay, it's at 80. I'm surprised it's actually being normal now. Okay, so looking at my original Cool Kid, you can see that there was a lot of like differences. You can see that he's pretty darn skinny. I forgot that I left him T-posing. Whoops. There you go. And he is very skinny, very almost muscular, I guess. He looks pretty wacky, honestly. See the Team Cool Kid drawn on his chest. Everything looks pretty darn good. Freaking flat butt too, and a little bit of a spine back there. Now, there are reasons why I did this. That is because when he is Milestone for Cool Kid, I want him to be like this, almost monstrous form. So I'm actually going to make it more closer to the original form. Which what I mean by that is that I'll give it like, he'll give him more thickness, I guess. It'll be more look like a block. He'll be more built up into that monstrous form. And you know, he's a little devil apparently. I was like, is he a devil? Because I was like looking at his horns, right? I was like, is he a devil? And then I'm like, oh, this is literally a devil tail. So that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't exactly know why there are chains. Wristbands round. Actually, let me go look it up real quick. Okay, so it's not a wristband. I couldn't get a side profile of him, but this is a side thing of what it looks like. It's a watch. It's a watch. Now I don't exactly know why there's a watch. Apparently there was some history that I'm not gonna talk about because there's some like potentially bad history. They talk about it here. Freaking scrolling down.
Hey yo!
But I'm not gonna bring it up. So I don't think that's super necessary. But how about this? You guys create your own theories and your own ideas of why exactly Milestone for the Cool Kid has a watch on his wrist right here. A watch on his wrist. And you guys can create some theories about like what that is. Or why that is exactly. I know it's like I know that his dad also has that watch, so I don't know if it's just like a symbolizing of his dad or something. It could be really anything. It could be a lot of things actually. Anyways, so yeah, he's skinny in the background because I wanted him to like over time become more monstrous. And this, he also looks very stretched out, which was a little bit like the point because again, if we go over here, which a lot of people really were shocked by my design because it didn't look very kid-like. Let's go over here. Cool Kid turned into a killer, morphing his body to be stronger and have a fleshier appearance. And then also it says here, he had many of his bones visible through his skin, including his ribs, vertebrae, shoulder blades, knees, and pelvis, etc., etc. So that's why I made it. It's because he, you know, as you can see his ribs coming out of it. You can see a lot of his little bones coming out of himself, you know, with the spikes in his back and stuff like that. He's been stretched into deformed into a stronger, monstrous form. So I know that a lot of you were confused about that. You know who you were that weren't confused. But I just wanted to make that clear. Apparently people are like, why is he not like a 2-year-old? Bro, he does not look like a 2-year-old here. It's not a freaking 2-year-old. It wasn't a 2-year-old. It was more like it was like an 8-year-old or something. People were really wanting him to look like a kid, and I'm not gonna be honest, a kid's not grabbing people by the neck. Like that, the kids can't do that. Okay, anyways, I wanted to go ahead and start on morphing the body. As you can see in the background, it really it really looks very strange. You know, it reminded me of one meme. And I'll put it up on the screen.
What? Hey, you talking about? What?
That's what it reminded me of. I don't know what I was fully thinking at first, but I slowly but surely got to where I wanted it. And I really wanted, again, as I was saying, that monstrous and like bulky form to really be shown. And it would be more accurate to the original one. Hopefully I captured it here. What do you guys think? Okay, so let's see. I have this body going on, which is a crazy difference, right? Like, I really wanted to show that kind of like more or like ogre, you know, like if you play D&D, you recognize these characters, ogres like appearance. I see Cool Kid as this kind of brute, he's been deformed and trapped in this form and so much that he is no longer a child. He's more farther than a child. He's more of a beast, a unrecognizable beast. So I have a little bit of the head going. I wanted to try the Roblox head look, because last time I said that I might try the Roblox head look, but then I decided to go very realistic. Now I'm going to go try the Roblox head look. Okay, cool. I definitely like the way I'm going with the horns. This definitely is way more like familiar to the original one. So I gave this one more of a dramatic horns. I gave it nice little horns here. Then I gave him more of a dramatic smile and eyes to make him look more insane, even more insane. But this one is a lot more. This one's more like different, but this one I feel like is really good. I feel like where I'm going with this, I really do like it. I'll start writing maybe even Cool Kid on his chest, and then we can start on the clothing, which I'm excited about. And all the little effects and tail and stuff like that. He has a flat butt. My God, look at that board. I think it's interesting how the horns are like peeking out of his hood, which is interesting. It's kind of funny how that looks. I'm going to create the same type of look, but I'm thinking that I'm going to make his horns like look like it's like ripping out of the hood, not just that it's outside of the hood. I don't know. Describe it fully. Trying to make out the layout, like the simple base layout. Bro, what is this? Looks so wacky. Okay, so this is looking a lot better. I have a little bit of that like hole going there. I think that looks definitely nice. We keep on going and moving with it. Okay, so I think the hoodie is definitely coming into place. Yeah, is that how you say it, coming into place? I can't speak. Everything's kind of good here. I'm gonna add more details when I sculpt it and everything like that. But right now, it looks really good. By the way, I am jamming out to this through the patches of Violent Pack Lord 1x1x1. So just saying, I am jamming out to that right now. But let me go ahead and make the cape. Okay, so I think the cape is looking pretty snazzy. I'm gonna get like little, I don't know, it's not like bow, it's like I was thinking bow tie, but no, it's like a little tie that he has in the front to do his little cape, which is it's kind of adorable in a weird way. So let me go ahead and make that tie. I think this is a pretty long cape. I like it. You should hit the ground and stuff. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna make this little tie, but I have a couple ideas. I'm gonna try this idea where I create it with like a block and I start subdividing it. But let's see. Let's see if this even works. Among Us? What the? I literally see Among Us, dude. What the heck? Is Muxus? Oh, by the way, if you're a fan of Frostbite, the song, please make sure to listen to this. Just give it a listen. Give it a try. It's by Pow Ow Music. Give it a try. I'm just gonna tell you about the songs that you should definitely go check out. This is really, really cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move to the watch. I keep on looking at this. I'm like, okay, what else am I gonna do? I usually expect, you know, so much more, but I forget how simple but effective Cool Kid design is. It's just a good design. So it says that this is a watch and it looks like this. So I guess I just make it into the watch. They're giant watches too. So I'm gonna, you know, he got that bling bling. He got that bling bling, dude. Gotta show off his Rolex. Bro's showing off to the homies. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can transform this into a circle. Oh, nope. Okay, hold on. A transform to spear. Yeah, kind of worked. I'm trying to change the design of this watch because the original one is fine for what it is, but it just isn't like I don't know. I just always feel like I have to go a little bit above and beyond. So I always try to make sure that their designs are a little bit different, you know, more free stuff. I think this right now, what I have right now, is pretty good. It's still like reminiscent of the original one, but still like doing its own thing, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. And I could put something here. I was thinking about putting like this, the milestone 4 in here. That'd be kind of cool. I think that's a pretty cool watch. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on his thing. He really got that bling bling. And translating this into not a Roblox game, it looks very strange. People think, oh yeah, it looks really cool. My guy looks like, what the heck is that? Let me add some chains around him and see if that makes it, you know, better in any way. Please. Okay, I think I'm gonna just start on editing the hoodie. The hood. Okay, so I did the hoodie. That looks pretty alright. Looks better. There you go. That looks much better. Making this chain, and I enjoy making chains. Okay, it is a fun and good experience, and I'm not even joking about this. I don't even know why I'm talking about these chains. What am I doing? Oh yeah. It's this. Pretty sure I'm. Need a dupe. Why is it not doing it? I need a dupe. There we go. Duplicate it, move it over here. That already chain. That's pretty chain-like, right? That's pretty chain-like, right? Oh wait, hold on. I like that, right? You like that? Watch this. I go aviate, you know, a little bit back, a little bit forward, a little bit more. Look at that. Now, if we shade smooth, infinite chain. Infinite chain. Look at that, bro. Make infinite chains. I can control how much chains I want. Awesome. On top of that, I can actually make it smaller or quick. I would say around there. Then I can go and add a pulley up as the old thing. Then say follow curve. Oop. And now if I add more, watch this. I go click on the freaking, where is it? There it is. I click on the curve. Now it moves properly and everything. Oh my God, my genius is humongous. Yeah, I've done this for a while. You've probably seen it in other videos if you're a long-time viewer. This shouldn't be new. Add chain there, add chain there, add chain there, add chain there. Maybe 2 chains here. There you go. That looks pretty weird, but I'll start editing it, and hopefully I might even talk over what the heck I'm doing. Curves are so freaking powerful, dude. It is just such a powerful thing, okay? I don't mean it any other way. I like curves in Blender.
Are you sure?
They're so powerful. If you know Blender. You know Blender curves. Beautiful thing. Here we are. We got some leg chains there going on. He's like an emo boy. Let's use some more chains. Okay, so I think the chains kind of fixed it. I think if I make them a little bit smaller, it's probably better. I think that looks definitely cool. Wait, hold on. Realize that this chain goes nowhere. This very end chain goes nowhere. There you go. think it looks definitely pretty darn cool. Yeah, and pretty darn snazzy. I think that definitely kind of brings it together. What do you guys think? Do you think that I should have no chains, no chains, whatever? What else do I need to do? Added chains, add his little bracelets, cape, his hood, his horns, tail. Is anyone gonna even see his tail? You don't even see his tail in the game. Well, his tail would be simple, so it's not gonna be a big deal. Like, watch this. Like, look how simple it is. Up, shove it up, flatten, insert, whoop, adjust, rotate, extrude, rotate, move, rotate, move, small, make small, bigger, adjust, rotate. Realize that I just did it wrong. Freak, hold on. Let me go back. There you go. Flat square. Adjust. Small. Make thick boy. Cut in half. Mirror. Just like that. Just into like a heart-shaped thing. Yeah. Subdivide. Insert. Give it a thick boy. Mirror. Realize I just did it wrong too again, and then deleted half of it. Yippee. Mirror. Size up. Add clipping. Combine. Don't know why exactly it's not doing that. I don't know why it's not doing that. It's not like listening to me or whatever. I'm gonna question it. Make small. Flat. Adjust. Now look at that. Perfection. Making this more like a shark tooth. Or like an arrow. Because it just looks more intimidating than triangle. Okay. I think the only thing left is that I can write Cool Kid, Team Cool Kid on him. And then I'll do all the texture. Oh, no. Oh, wings. Let me see. It's the wing. Or these weird little glitchy parts. I don't even know how to start on that. It is ridiculously hot in my room right now. And I don't exactly know why. Okay. So, we have our character. I decided to just go off camera and edit the textures before we go ahead and do the wings things. And I actually I think the textures look really cool. So, here they are. Boom. Okay. So here's the textures. We have the chains looking all creepy, spooky, dooky. All creepy, dooky. Then we have his little device watch thing. I was thinking in my head, how am I going to make the effect of the outline? If you look at the original one, it has an outline here. How am I going to do that? Because like real life stuff doesn't really have that outline. Which I decided to kind of make it look like it's like feeding his hacking code inside of this device or something. Then I also decided to make this like hood more darker, more mysterious. It looks much better if I actually go and turn on the render mode. It looks way better. Like, look at that. Holy yeah, man. Then if I go down here, a little cool secret on his watch. If you look at here, you actually get to see the milestone 4 cool kid thing we have here. So that was just a really cool detail to have there. It looks really nice. And yeah, it's pretty much almost done. We have all the secret, like he looks all mysterious and creepy and all stuff. Okay, so I have kind of gone to an area where I like it. Get the spikes coming out, and then we also have like code and zeros and ones coming out of it, and this like weird, cool, fiery, glitchy effect. I would say. I think this is really looking very good. I'm very happy with it. I will probably go and start rigging him, and then we can start lighting him and creating the environment for the render. This is really, I like it a lot. I like it doubly indeed a lot. I finished rigging everything. The arms are looking pretty good. Fire effects are looking very nice. He has his tail all being able to be moved around and stuff. Like, this is probably one of my better characters and controls, because like I don't usually, like, sometimes for like renders I don't usually put a lot of effort into the rigging. This one I put a little bit more effort just for you guys. And then the cape is actually, you can make it flow a little bit, control the flow of it, which you'll see a little bit of that more later. But everything else is pretty good. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. So let's start getting into what I want make for the render. Okay, so I think we could do this render. What is going on with the hands? Let's see, we have one pushing out. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. Hold on. I gotta take a picture of this. I gotta take a picture of this so I can like draw on it and in 3D space. It's super cool. Watch. So if I go and I just took a picture of it, right? Now if I go and I import image as reference and then go and find it real quick. There we go. I went and found it and I just double clicked on it and boom, it is in here. Now I can move it around, rotate it, do whatever. It's just the normal scaling that you have in Blender. And I can put it into here and then I can actually write on it. So if I go and press the T, look, I can go into annotate and now write on it. So it looks like his arm is moving over here. You have his torso leaning like this. And then it looks like he has another arm here. So you can kind of see that. It's a little bit hard to see. You can also see that the leg is here. There you go. And we can kind of draw a little bit more of the legs so you guys can see what exactly I'm talking about here. Okay, so it's around here for the head. You can kind of see that's what he's doing with his body, you know? Like he's kind of like pushing his arms out and you can kind of see where everything else. Now, I don't know if this is a sword or a whip. It kind of looks like a whip. You can also see, look, there's this cape right there. I don't know what this is though. It looks like a whip. And we have the control monitor right there and a bunch of other people, but we got the main jizz. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. We got a pretty good look on here. I think I need to do just some minor adjustments. Let me import Kid into here, the original one, so that we have both versions. There we go. I don't know why there's two, but I'll just delete the other one. Okay, we got multiple things here. I feel like it looks like it's more of a low angle, and I don't know, I feel like I can make it more dramatic. Start building the scene a little bit. From what I can see, maybe a red sky? Question mark? Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Red sky. There we go. Cool red sky there. Pretty snazzy if I do say myself. Then it's like a blue building that's like been flipped on its, like it's very strange shown in the back here. Yeah, it looks like just a Roblox building, like the Roblox HQ. So I could just download the Roblox HQ off of Roblox video. It looks like this, but I could be completely wrong. HQ. Oh, look at that. It's right here. You have the entire Roblox HQ. Honestly, it's really big. Like bigger than typical. Size this correctly real quick. Oh god. If am I dying there? Okay, that looks about the right size. Okay, let me try to get all the lighting correct and mess around with what I want. And messing around I did. Now, I'm gonna spare you some of your own time because I actually went and recorded like a couple more hours worth of footage, but this video is already about to hit like 30 minutes and I don't know if I'm gonna re-edit it or it's getting close. So that sounds like a lot of video unless you guys in the comments really want me to start spending more time on like explaining the video and joking around with you guys and like just longer videos. Tell me down in the comments if you want that, but for now I think around 20-25 minutes is fine. But anyways, I did do a lot of editing, I did do a lot of fixing and a lot of like going back and forth and trying to figure out what I really wanted, and I finally got it where I was decently happy. I hope you enjoy the beauty shots. Thank you all so much for watching. Your support is always appreciated. I really liked how I did the like glitch effect and like some little minor glitches, as you can see if you zoom in. It's really cool, and hopefully it's as good as the original. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. Anyways, you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. Peace!